You hope to see me in BGs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I don't want to see a monk in BGs. I despise monks. No? You gotta despise the monks. Alright. I gotta fix some of my gear because did a bunch of my dailies and my dungeons, and now I got some different pieces out to swap out. So give me a second here. Give me a second. Oh no, actually, you know what? No, I can. I can do this. Good evening. Good evening. How's it going? We just I got some upgrades, some changed some gear out real fast. Get rid of that cuz that's old. I did get, where is it? But why am I keeping this Awakener's Urge? What am I doing? Why am I keeping this one too? 2184. Wait, what? 2290 Vitality Strength. Oh. Okay, maybe I should keep that just in case. Hola. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. So we want to change this for this. We get the spinning chakram, and then what do we get? The skill damage. 23. We'll get that one. It's okay. Oh, that's good. And then this, I did get this, so I might put that on instead. I'll check something on that. Oh wait, 392. That's a double. Do I not have a triple chest? Guess I don't. Okay, I guess I don't have a triple chest. Crap. Not with a magic effects, class effects on it. It's offhand, so I can't replace those. If you haven't heard, we're talking about the smoke screen in Discord today. I have an idea for a build, so I'm gonna try to get 4 out of 4 pieces, and I'm gonna mess around with this a little bit. But so this counts as a blind, and my theory is if you're running my Frozen People build, you're already running Barons, you're already stacking the 4 out of 4 loss of control durations are extended when you crit an enemy. So this blind can actually be basically like over 1 second per stack. So if you can get a 4-second blind on someone, that's pretty good. A 4-second blind. And then what you can do is you can actually chain it to off of the freeze. So my plan is to basically run this and then but chain it off the freeze. So how that would look is you basically strafe, freeze the person. After the freeze is up, you there's this essence on for smoke grenade that you can throw basically a grenade on someone, and then it'll proc a blind as well, and then you get 3 charges of it. It's the gas grenade one. I was messing around with the one out of 4 earlier and it was working pretty well. This isn't just in PvE, so I don't even know if the blind works in PvP. If the blind works in PvP, it actually might be really good. But yeah, that's I'm working on that. That's my idea for a build. It's just basically to augment the frozen people build just a little bit and give you a little bit more control if you really want to go into like support DH. Yeah, that's more of a control build. I think it'll work though. I think it'll work. Okay, I think it's just these 2 pieces then. Is the only thing I gotta swap out. Okay, let's do that. Right? Yeah. I'm gonna put this for this. Do I want to do that though? I'll get 4 out of. Let's do it. Because if I do this, then I'll get let me see. How does this look right now? I could also just try to spend terror essences and see if I can get that. I don't know if I want to do that though, because I lose. That's fine. It's fine. I can do that. This one would be better because nah, we should just do this. All right. Let me do this. All right, we'll start here in a second. I just want to see if I can get spinning chakram on this. I don't know if it's worth the spinning chakram though. I think it is, because that gives you free damage basically. I mean, it pretty much just gives you free damage without having to channel anything, you know. Nice. Okay, I got it. All right, so I feel a little bit more comfortable running this now. So run this. That's 3, and then I complete my 4 out of 4 escape shield, which is what I said I was gonna do this week. I kept my promise. Kept my promise. All right, those are 3-4 pants. We don't get rid of those. We keep this because that's good. That's for another build. Don't worry about that. And make sure that everything else is good. Smoke screen, everything else looks fine. Everything else looks good. I don't think I had any. Just double check this really fast. Okay, there too. Shoulders are for other builds. Shadow side stuff, not really too worried about that. And then just make sure all these other pieces are good. Bloom, moon speed, no. I kind of need to craft a gloom ring. I really need a gloom ring, a good one. We can go like this. We're good. We're good to go. Good to go. Let me save. Actually, let's just try this out first before I say this build, because I don't actually know if it's good. It should be better, but who knows? Yeah, it quadruples, so it's basically like an 80k shield. What up, Dennis? All right. How many wisps do I have? 17. Let me see. Maybe I can craft a ring really fast. Junk. It's Fort Willpower, but it's a freaking red socket, man. Oh, why is it red socket? I save it just in case, because you never know. They might give you a chance to change your socket color. You know? That would have been poggers if that would have been a blue socket. It would be much better than the crap ring that I have now. And it has damage to players. And then I could enchant this to do damage reduced from players. This is the best PvP ring ever. It would have been the best PvP ring ever if it had a blue freaking socket on it. That makes too much sense. Hey. They gave us all triple rolls on our other gear, so you never know. Right? You never know. So I always save stuff when, even if it's the wrong socket, like I'll save things because you don't know, right? Like they could introduce a patch and then things would be, you know, retrospective. So yeah. And plus we have so many space, like all these tabs now anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like everyone has room, so you know. You're full. Wow. You got to go through and start, you know, clearing out your stash, and sometimes you just got to let go of stuff, you know what I mean? It's like, don't be a hoarder. But then I get it, because people don't want to like throw stuff out that they spent money on, or discard things because, you know, they bought it and they might need something. My rule of thumb is basically just like the stuff I have in my life, like in real life, like objects and stuff. If I don't make use of it almost like on a daily basis, well, I mean, that's a little exaggerating, but if I don't make use of it frequently, it's like, well, do I still need this? And it's like, no, so I'll get rid of it, right? All right, we're 4 out of 4 escape shield now. So 4 out of 4, look at that. So it's 13,000 in PvP times 4. That is a decent chunk shield, right? That's a decent size shield. Was that 50? Over 50k? Yeah, it's a 50k shield. It's not bad, right? It's not bad. Of course. Like what a... I can't wait. These stupid crusaders. Well, this game is over. Is vengeance better or strafe? For which build? For which build? Sorry. I'm so tired of this satyr crap, man. Come on. Blind, frozen. Kind of all died there though. Not good. Oh, sjikar, you can't play vengeance with. Oh, you talking about? Wait, what? You can't play vengeance on this build. That doesn't work because you don't fire primary attack, right? Wow, GG didn't think that. It's okay. We all... Okay, well, we're gonna lose. Hello? Death. Okay, Guardian's gonna be really important right now. You're already on it, dude. We're dead. chance. Oh my god, we literally got it at the same time, but we won. I was like like 1 frame faster than they were. Oh my goodness, that was so close. That was crazy. Okay, that I gotta look at that game, because that was like, I swear those check marks pierced at the exact same time. That was crazy. I've never seen a game that close. Man, that was nuts. Yeah, that whiz leaving like that. Okay, that game was so close, it broke my game. Wait, my game just... Dude, hello? Okay, what? I don't know what's going on. Hold on a second. Okay, I can't... Apparently nothing works on my game right now. What's going on? Okay, my game's completely broken. I have no waypoints, nothing. Alright, well, let me just, like, hard restart my game. Yeah, we have vigil this week. Give me a... Okay. My chat's working in-game, but nothing's working. Dude, my game is completely broken. What's happening right now? Okay, let me just like hard restart my game. Hold on, guys. That was nuts. I can't believe it was that close. Let me put my BR back up. I can't believe how close that game was. That's crazy. Nah, well, I mean, yeah, I'm dying. I'm always dying, Raspy, but... You know? I think 4 out of 4 chakram is good, just because it allows you to do damage passively, right? Like you don't actually... My game's completely broken, by the way. Like, look at this. I don't even know if you... Oh, it's not even... You can't even see it right now because it's not even hooked in. My game is like completely broken. All right, well, that's not good. The server's busy now, apparently. Ah, we're back. We're back. Sheesh. That was a nutty game. I think the move for this build is definitely 4 escape and then 4 chakram. And then as far as the other new affixes go, if you want to run the smokescreen one, I think if you're running control build, I think the smokescreen one is really good. Because on paper, like I messed around with it earlier, it felt really strong. So and we all know blind works in PvP, right? Like they can't see anything. They can't target. They can't do anything. All they can do is like run out. So the thing that you need is you need to be sure that you can like. You need like you need a pool. You need to be able to suck them in and then keep them in the blind, right? Or what you can do is with the smokescreen blind, which is good, is it should blind them for the full duration. They just run around and they can't see anything, right? So yeah, unless they completely screwed Demon Hunter blind, like they did with a taunt trap. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You're the opponent? Oh no. Get away from me. Well, let's be real. They should have, the other team should have won last time too. Oh boy. Well, I think we're gonna lose. Okay. Yeah, this is okay. What is happening right now? I swear, people don't understand that how important guardians are to winning. Look at my health pot. Satyr, OP Satyr. OP satyrs are so ridiculous. Can't wait to that freaking. They're like them and there's two problems still in this game: satyrs and Tempest. Your day is coming. Look at me, I'm a satyr, and look at me, I'm a Tempest. Yeah, waste your falling sword on me. It would be broken if Seder could falling sword and then like falling sword right after that. That would be so dumb. Look at me, I'm a Tempest. Why 10k, not 11k? I have a concentrated will in PvP. They got it. Oh my god, no. Dude, like... people are not good. For BG, what are your other stats? What I mean, like, what class, and are you DH or are you? Because like for DH, I would say probably armor pen, but because you have a lot of mobility on DH, so it's not that important. But then again, you also don't want to have like no armor either. So I mean, what I do is I basically run 3 aquamarines, and then every other slot is armor pen. That's what I do. So then like when you look at your stats, it's 6700 armor and 8600 armor pen. Six sapphires. I don't think 2 aquamarines is enough. I think you're gonna eat. I think you're gonna get hit once and you're gonna eat a crap ton of damage. So I don't think you should run. I think you should run 3 aquamarines and the rest sapphires. That's what feels the best to me. And when I mess around and run like 1 less aquamarine, I can definitely feel the difference. Because there's times where I'm like, I die really fast. I'm like, huh? And then I look at my gear. I'm like, oh, I'm missing an aquamarine. So I don't know. It's not like black and white, right? There's a lot of gray area, and it comes down to kind of your region. It comes down to how people play in your server group. It comes down to how you play. So everything's not like, it's not binary, right? Okay, we got vigil in like 15 minutes. I cannot believe we are not we haven't pushed that. We haven't pushed farther because I was basically stalling their entire team. Or how long was that? Right, their entire team was just like running from me. And so that means that my entire team was at the bottom and we couldn't push them at all. Like we couldn't push the. I don't get that. I mean, partially the problem is no one's standing on the freaking point. Like, what? And they defeated the center. So, what is happening? We sweep RE. Nice. I don't think we're not gonna win because like the mortals are stacked. So it's okay. Right, like it's fine. Doesn't really matter too much. Dude, like the one of the issues is no one except for me can like stand on the idol, and I'm a demon hunter, right? Like I shouldn't be. I sniped that. And the thing is, like, you could tell that their entire team is attacking the guardian in the center, but like I'm the only one that rotated to the middle to stop them to like try and snipe the right. Like I don't know what's happening. And we can't even push. So like what? What's going on over there? What? We have idle walk speed and we still can't even move it. I don't get it. Oh, I'm just gonna... Because no one's standing over here. Crazy, man. You know what the issue is? I can tell you what the issue is. They have all melee on their team. That's one of the issues. Yikes. We had a wizard and necro that didn't do a whole lot. Yeah, that's a brutal one. When I was fighting 4 at the beginning and none of them were dying and we didn't push our idol at all. Yeah, that was bad. Hello, it's Anne. Hi. I don't know if this escape shield is actually helping here. I might go back to the other dropping one, just seeing if that feels okay. Because you're trading a 12k shield for a lot of skill damage and critical hit damage. I'm not sure if that's worth it. Wait, your clan has... Wait, what clan are you in? I forgot. Oh boy, here we go. It's one of these games. Okay. Okay. Dude, this whole... This whole Seder meta is so stupid. Press one button, CC, and do damage at the same time. It's so stupid. Yeah, well, this game is over. Wow, I've never seen a more lopsided game. Crazy. Oh, you've seen worse? Really? I mean, that was this one was pretty bad, right? Like, what do you can't do anything against that kind of power, you know what I mean? Yeah, see, you can tell, like, you can tell when like a Q, like a duo Q happens, because Well, it's basically what you just said, right? Like there's like a sweep that happens, but I don't think that was a duo queue that was happening. I just think it was too much melee on one side. You know? Yeah, well, the Day of Reckoning. Listen, the Day of Reckoning. Every class has their moment to shine, right? So eventually things will get fixed because it's too broken, and I complain a lot, right? So I keep complaining, and things eventually get fixed when I keep complaining. So, you know, Satyrs are crazy, barbs are still crazy, tempests are still crazy, melee is just still crazy. It took an entire year of me whining about damage on Demon Hunter, right? And we finally got that. So maybe another year of me whining about this. It's been you know, a while. Eventually it'll get fixed though, right? Because I keep complaining and I keep complaining and I keep complaining. Because like you know how it's just, there should not be a situation where it's like an AoE CC like that. That's the biggest complaint that I have. It's just like the AoE CC that you can also do damage on, right? That is just ridiculous. The one button do everything builds, those are just, it just should not be that way. I don't know how they fix Satyrs. Make the range way shorter. Right? This whole XX 30% increase the range, XX 30% increase this, XX 30% increase that. It's like, oh, the new gem increases your size and it increases your skill range, right? It's just the skill range for melee. It's just too long. It's too large. It's as far as my eye can shoot as range, right? Like it's like this, right? That taunt circle should never be able to hit this person up here, but it does, right? I can hit him with the strafe from ranged. This is a melee class that can hit you with the CC from this far away. That should not be a thing. So I think for start, range is one of the things that needs to change for melee, right? Like your melee, it shouldn't be able to hit someone from this far away. So yeah, that's one thing. And I think like you also have to realize there's some unintended consequences of certain mechanics. So one of them being anything that like increases your size, right? Because that also increases the range of your skills. So with like especially with the new gem, it was one of the very first things that I complained about was because your size increases, not only does like your melee range increase now, but it also increases the range of your skills as a secondary effect on the gem. I was like, that's like, it's now ridiculous how far the range is on melee. So yes. But that's one of the ways to fix melee, is reduce the range of their abilities. It's like, I'm tired of getting chained from like this far away and then getting hammered, right? Or like whatever. We gotta do oh, I gotta go to the door. Oops. I definitely said hello, it's and hi at the very start. Let me pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up on stream right now because I definitely said it. No, I don't need it. Wait. Let me go. Wait. Because what? All right. Let me find it. Hold on. Let me find it. Let's bet 20 gifted. You want to bet 20 gifted? 20 gifted? 20 gifted? 20 gifted? 20 gifted? At what time would you say hi? I gotta find when you said hi though. Now I gotta, and there's, I'm gonna turn on the timestamps. Hold on. 7:54. All right, let me see. You might have. I said hi as soon as you came in the stream. You typed it. It said hello, it's and hi. Crazy. How you gonna do that, huh? How you gonna say that I didn't say hi to you when you had it muted? That's crazy. That's crazy.
A new subscriber.
Yo, Divvy, thanks for that prime. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see. Where am I going? Okay. Oh man. Well, I'm not gonna go too late tonight. I'm gonna probably hop off at 10. So we're gonna stream for 2 hours, 2 more hours. And then yeah, so we'll do the convoy till 9, and then do an hour of normal BGs, and then I'm gonna be out after that. You're using tank satyr, not CC satyr, and it works fine. Well, let's see. Well, I don't know where you linked it. Where'd you link it? You think they'll finally fix matchmaking in the next patch? You're talking about the thing saying how there's some changes. I can't say anything. I can't comment on that other than that there's changes coming. Chucked it in Crusader channel. Crusader channel. On what wait, what Discord? Because there's too many Discords. There's too many Discords. It's not in my Discord because I don't have a Satyr channel in my Discord. It can't be my... Oh, Fame Discord. Okay, okay. Well, Fame's kind of dead. Like, the clan's no longer a thing. Oh, I found it. Okay. No, Discord. My Discord is here. I've moved that's why you don't see any of the stream stuff in the Fame Discord anymore, because I moved it out of there because I knew that Fame, well, I need to separate my stream from Fame because like I'm not in Fame anymore because like we move things around, like, you know, things happen, right? So I can't, it's like I didn't want to, and in case like someone was gonna run Fame after me, and they did, but they kept using my Discord. They didn't actually use any other Discord. So yeah, I mean, eventually the Fame Discord probably is just gonna I'm gonna delete it because I don't know, we just probably just delete it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I didn't move servers, I just moved clans. Let me see. Oh, I skipped to you dying. Yeah, but see, like, the range though of the tank thing isn't that bad, right? I mean, it's still pretty bad. Like, I'm just looking at look how big that circle is. Crazy. I think melee skills are just too long. Like, yeah. I think that blind taunt is super good because you can pull people off the idol, right? Because taunt makes them come with you. Oh, I knew what I was gonna do. I was gonna try to run more damage because like me stalling didn't feel like it was me running the extra escape shield didn't feel like I was making an impact. So let me, I said I was gonna change that real fast. Let me change that. I got a minute to go. Oh man. All right. And you can't really die in a new BG. I mean, you can. I should leave Fame Discord then. I mean, you're not in that clan anymore, right? And the clan doesn't really exist anymore. And my stream stuff has already been separated from it. So yeah, I mean, I don't see why I would stay in that Discord. Because like I said, eventually I'll probably delete it. Just I don't know. It's in a folder on my Discord where I have unallocated Paragon points. Let me see. Okay, you're right. Thank you, Divvy, with the save. Come on. I have arrived. that crap out of here. I have arrived. Oh man. Cool. Plus, like, you know, my Discord's kind of like for demon hunters, but I mean, everyone's free to join from the stream. But it's for it's the hunter haven, you know, for us hunters. Y'all are too good for us on Oceanic, you know. I'm there to listen to you whine about Sentry build being redundant. I don't think I've said anything about Sentry yet. Yeah, that's the 3v or whatever, right? The free for all 30, the 30 versus whatever, the 3v, yeah, the 3v all a year ago. Oh well, times have changed and times have changed. Yeah, I usually kill a lot of people by mistake. That's why I don't get invited to those things. Cause it's like I don't have control over where my piercing beams go, you know what I mean? Just don't stand on the tracks when the train's coming through is pretty much, because I'm gonna clip you more than likely by mistake. What's the new gripe? Melee, you know. Now, the only thing I have to complain about is Tempest still is too strong. Crusader CC is ridiculous. Golem builds never die. There's a clip where I was basically fighting this bot Golem Necro that I could not kill. I spent probably 2 minutes trying to kill a bot and I couldn't kill him. It was crazy. He was just like healing the entire time. It's like sacrificing his skeletons or whatever, and he was getting health constantly. It was so annoying. I think there's a clip of it somewhere. I don't remember. So I think there's a clip somewhere. Did anyone clip that? Because they didn't put in my clips channel. But yeah, there. I don't know. I don't remember when it was. It was really bad. What do you mean? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Golem build. My DH become die class in BG right now. What? Yeah, I know. Everyone has the same damage reduction now. It's no, but the thing is, I'm talking about the healing. The healing. He was like, I looked at the build that he was running. This bot was running, and it was basically like, I don't remember what it was, but like basically, I think it was when the skeletons die or something like that. He gets health back, which absolutely sucks to fight against because I can't control who the heck I'm shooting. and then I'm hitting freaking his minions, and he's just healing the entire time. It's a vision, dude. Don't trigger me. I'm gonna get triggered. And I might be mauled. I start mauling, you know. Yeah, I think there's a clip somewhere of it, but it was like I was fighting a freaking golem necro. It was like probably an 11k or 12k golem necro, and I just couldn't kill him. Every time I would get close to him, his just like savior would proc, right? Or like, and then I had to kill him. Spend another like 5 minutes trying to kill him again, and then yeah, like eventually I could kill him, but it just took so long. I want Demon Hunter to have a build like that. Could you imagine? That'd be all. I think it'd be awesome. Give me a tank build. Give DH a tank build. Yeah, I want. We need to make Demon Hunter great again. Sorry, that was bad. That was bad. Entry is kind of tanky. Get the heck out of here. No, you need to. Do this, do that, you know? I think going all in sometimes on those affixes aren't worth it, because like it is good, but then also at the same time, riding like 3 out of 4 spinning chakram and 4 out of 4 escape is good. It makes you tanky, but then you lose like your skill damage, your critical hit damage, and things like that. So then your overall damage goes down too. So I don't know. It's like I think you gotta like balance, have a little bit of balance. So this is happening. No way, man. I just touched the stairs barely and I get ganked by the freaking heart. Crazy. Whoa, I haven't seen that from a DH in a long time. No, I'm saying Demon Hunter should get a tank build is what I'm saying. Because every other class seems to get a tank build. So, what would... They should make it so that when you're spinning, you take less damage, right? Just like the helicopter monk when you're spinning. Maybe we get something like that for DH where you take less damage when you're channeling. Like 30% less damage. That would be great. That'll make Demon Hunter okay, right? No? Okay. Whoa, we won. Did we win? Oh, a second. Oh, no. Okay. I was gonna say, we won? 3-6. We did good, though. Just had an interesting ROE match. We held the shadows on time, but they pushed the idol almost all the way to the end. So why is that interesting? Usually it's always throw matches. Oh. The best? No. I don't think so. Wrong. It happens. It happens. Guess who popped in? I don't know who. Oh boy, that hurt. I usually guess wrong, right? So that's why it's like, I don't know who. No, I'm dead. Please. Oh. Asian Prince Roy. I'm really bad with names, but I'll believe you. I think I know. I think I know who that is. I mean, I think I recognize the name, I should say. Wow, he took my... Almost died to the... Wait, I'm still shooting the guy even though I'm dead. Was it because I died when I was taunted there, or what happened? Kind of weird. Quick res, not good. Cool. I love Seder CC so much. It's the funnest thing in this game, I swear. Is that stupid? Let me just press one button and walk around and kill you and CC you at the same time. It's dumb. That's so annoying, man. That's the dumbest thing ever. I just realized something. He was telling me to send his PC in for fixing, and they must have swapped it. Either that or they messed up the thermal paste, right? Like that can happen. Well, GG. Like normal. Crazy, dude. And the other thing is, like, during shipping, a lot of times components, like, they come loose, right? So like that's a normal thing to expect. Come on, come on, come on. Let me play the game. Wow, that was a lot of CC. No, he pulled me into that. Yeah, well, I almost died because I got CC'd into the heart, right? Crazy, man. How did that hit me from that range, man? I can't. Yeah, I can't with barbs, man. It's insane that like GG, we lost because we didn't do the guardian, man. Like, I'm so sick of losing games because people can't do the guardian. Like, the game was fine up until I got one. No, I didn't get one shot, but I basically got one shot trying to get the guardian. It's like, I don't understand why people, I mean, so there's changes coming up, right? Like there was the post about it, right? There's changes and stuff coming up, but it's just like, man, people tunnel so hard. And yeah, I mean, it's just like people tunnel so hard. It's like, it's almost like in League where you're like, it's like you're almost where people don't have map awareness, right? And generally speaking, you can tell when top, for example, when top is like the jungle's missing, and you can't pay attention to that because you're too tunneled on like whatever, right? So I don't know, maybe this game you're expecting too much, or I'm expecting too much, because like to me it's very obvious, right? Like the guardian, the map is flashing, like there's people missing, right? And it's like, okay, well, if people are missing, that usually means that they're in the middle, because like the guardian's hard to see because they mask the dot, right? So it's like, okay, well, if they're not on the idol, then they have to be doing guardian, and then like no one ever goes to check guardian, and then you just like, I don't know, it's just, I don't know, so it's dumb. I lose so many games just because people just don't pay attention. Yeah, we could have won that game up until we lost the Guardian. Nah, this should be a better game. And then it's like when we get all the barb cooldowns, you need to chase and get that kill. Like it's worth them pushing 5 to 10 meters to force the respawn timer on the barb, right? Because we got to capitalize when we can. And if I get all the CDs from the barb and then we let the barb get away, like it's just a waste. It's a complete waste of time. Right, like you don't see them have an issue with chasing, but for some reason, no one decides to chase on my team ever. Well, this game's probably over. I don't know. It might. Nah, it's just alright. We'll see what happens with this Guardian. Like the whole map is flashing, right? Like, and people don't see that. That's just crazy to me. He's healing on the... He's healed the full... And he got, like... Hello, people! The Guardian! We just let this barb heal for free on the... Holy. GG. Guardian, hello? That was like a full minute. That was a full minute that we had to... That's crazy to me, man. I cannot believe this. Not sure where the entire team is right now, but they... Holy God. Okay, now they're playing defense, which is better. Let's Get this guy. Come on. No one went. No one went. In that instance too, like we should chase to get the respawn timer. People severely underestimate respawn timer in this game. So if you can force a death, especially when they have no other like CD. Man, that was like too close. DI partner and please. You should just be and please, you know? Tier two names, kind of weird. A little weird champ, you know? A little weird champ. GG. You heard me. You heard me. Money is a tool, not the goal. Freedom is the goal. Remember that. Well, that feels like a very politically charged, loaded statement. I made those cringe read-along videos. I'm DI partner and please. Huh? I mean, you should just use and please, right? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Unless, like, once you get so big, the difference is when you get so big, right, that you don't want to change your, like, the algorithm for your channel, and then it's like you can send your following to your secondary channel, you know what I mean? Then it's like, then you had multiple accounts. But I don't know, it's just, I always thought like it's kind of weird because like you should be able to do gaming under like one account, right? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe the people who make multiple accounts for different things are you know, they got it figured out and I don't. But you know, I just want like my goal is one day to have like my YouTube play button. You should just troll on like your main, you know? It's just, you could be one of those personalities of just trolling, you know? Oh, he tried. Okay, that was, I think there was like just like a desync there because he tried to basically hold that idol on the other side of that transportation portal with falling sword, and it didn't hit me for some reason. No kills yet, man. Like, ow. But guys, I don't understand it. Please, someone explain it to me. How the entire team, my entire team was right here. And they don't have enough sense to just step forward to help me hit the freaking guardian. There's no way that just happened, man. There's... I'm actually kind of mad. Like, I don't understand how people can be that bad. Come here, Divvy. Don't run from me. Okay, it's lit. It says the Sacred Guardian is about to appear. Is anyone going to actually do anything with me? Or like... No, the whole map is flashing yellow, right? Oh, we got 2 people here now. Okay. We got 3 people here now, including me. Okay. Oh my goodness, we got it. We got Zealot Idle Move Speed. Did you see Krog made his return? Nope. Twenty assists. 20 assists. Yeah, we lost the first idol though. That should not have happened. Or the guardian. That was kind of crazy. Sorry, Divvy. Why'd you switch back to Demon Hunter? That's like the worst class change ever. Demon Hunter is terrible. Greetings. I got Border of Tempest. That's the wrong move. That is the wrong move. They moved it a little bit. We didn't move ours at all. Not looking good.
A new follower.
Got that kill. Who's that? Thind. Oh, you follow my Twitch. Thank you for following my Twitch. Guy ran away. A lot closer than what it should be right now. So let me go over here and help, I guess. Guardian. It is very difficult. This build requires a lot of like dexterity. Are you guys joking me? Like, come on, guys. We probably lost because of that. Cool, man. Get hit once. Hello? Wow. Okay. Terrible. Freaking terrible team. Very bad. The thing is, you just have to get used to input controls on mobile, because like when you want to swing in a certain direction, when you press the ability, you have to like push your thumb that way. It's definitely it's definitely odd, right? It's definitely odd for sure. I often lose the mouse pointer. There's a lot of people who lose the mouse pointer. So that's like why a lot of people were using I forgot what that mod is for the mouse that basically makes it so that you can see it, right? Like yeah, I forgot what it's called. I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's because there's years of like FPS and League of Legends that I don't misplace my mouse, because I always bring my mouse back to the center. Does that make sense? Like I don't know. I just, maybe it's all the years of muscle memory, because I always like move my mouse back to the center. It's like FPS, right? So I always have my mouse in the center. So when I want to swing and stuff, like I just, it's very fluid and fast, because and like if I want to, just because like I'm used to it. I don't know. It's all, no, it's not about the flick of the wrist, because that ends up costing your aim too. Because I remember way back when ALGS for Apex first started, and I was like giving a player coaching, and I was like saying, stop flicking. Like, this is not Counter-Strike. You're not making a reel for Call of Duty, right? Like, where you want a 360 no scope you know, headshot. Like, stop doing that. You know, it was just messing his aim up. Funny, I recently started to do the same, putting it around the center, like you said. Yeah, I mean, that's really what you're gonna do, is just keep the mouse around the center, and then that way you always know, like, just bring it back to the center. And what I would do is it's pretty much how I play FPS. So I know, like, where my mouse is, my center, like, center of my mouse pad is right here. Well, I have a glass mouse pad, but you get it, right? So the center of my mouse is right here, which is right on top of my head. And it's like, oh, if I want to swing up here, if I need the CC, I just move up, but then I always bring it back to the center, right? So I don't know. I always bring it back to the center. Any games with Tong? Maybe. Is he streaming right now, or is he playing? I might play. I'm gonna go for like another hour on this, and then I'm gonna hop off and shower, and then I might play a little bit with Tong, maybe. Yeah, that's what it's called, YOLO mouse. But I don't need it. I don't like running third-party software. I mean, I know it's not software. It's like software that changes the file of the mouse, the image. So it's not really running per se. I know. But I think YOLO mouse does actually run, right? Doesn't it run software on your computer, which I don't really want? So I don't know. I want to watch you. Why? I mean, he's streaming. Just listen. I'm not gonna stream it because I'll turn my viewers. I'll turn my viewers off. Like, this is kind of like a chill game, you know, for me. You want to hear me rage? You gotta listen to Tong stream. Then I'll rage him. Why not? It's funny. It's not funny. It's a separate program. No. Yeah, I don't really like running third-party software. I remember why I stopped using Twitch. Stupid ads. Do you have YouTube Red, or do you just have, like, because you're using an ad blocker? My biggest here's two things in my biggest gripe. So I actually, like, here's the topic. All right, I want to understand something. Why do people watch? Okay, maybe that's a dumb question. I'm just thinking like that. Okay, well, then you could say the same about why do people watch my stuff, right? Because people like it or they find value in it. So that's kind of a dumb question. Never mind. I was gonna say, like, why did people, you know, you always see people, it's always, not to stereotype anything, but it's usually females recording TikToks of them just doing some dumb dance for 10 seconds, and then they, you know, post it, you know, and it gets thousands of views. Why is that a thing, though? That, like, help me understand what I'm missing. Am I missing something? Like, I don't get it. Your YouTube has no ads. So do you have YouTube Red then, or is it just because you have ad block, or are you running Pi-hole, blocking, like, the ad DNS? Simps. Is that what it is? Like, I like it. Don't get me wrong, okay? You know, I like what people, good-looking people too, right? So, and I find I like, you know, watching, like, reviews of things and things like that. But when it's just someone doing some stupid dance for a couple seconds and it's poorly edited, right? I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy to me. You watch what you like. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I was hesitant on saying anything. It's just, yeah, that's why I said it's like, well, you could say the same thing about my channel. Like, why do people watch my stuff? It's brain rot for the weak. No, I get ads, but not when you go live. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't think there are ads on live streams, right? I don't know. I think, like, personally, I think YouTube is just a better platform in general. Number one, the payout's better for creators. Number two, the quality is great. I think the video quality and the audio quality are much better on YouTube. And yeah, pretty much for those two reasons. When you see a girl with no talent getting millions of views, you know there's probably... Is that always the case, Sandy? I watch because your voice is... Said no one ever. Now that's cap. That's full cap. That's not even like a quarter cap. You know, that's like full cap. I came across your fire and ice build a long time ago. I tried it and made my BG experience a lot better. I've been following you since. Whoa, you've been following since that... Wow, that's crazy. Thank you so much. Yep, on Twitch there's still ads. Yeah, it's true. Twitch app is buggy, is it? I mean, you could say the same thing. I just don't like the quality on Twitch. Like, that's just it. And it was definitely a learning experience though, switching to YouTube though at first, because I didn't know how to use the interface right. But once I understood how to use it, I actually like it better. No, and you're the only one that suffers. You're the only one that doesn't like it, okay? You're the only one that's you're the only one that seems to have a problem with it. This BG is taking forever. This might be my pity match or something. I don't know what's going on here. I hate it with a passion. It makes your skin crawl. What's that feel like? Skin crawling. It's like there's nothing, the proverbial nails on a chalkboard saying. On top of that, I've never played dash build until I saw your videos. I get not to like toot my own horn or anything. I think like I don't know. I feel like I keep Demon Hunter not relevant, but at least viable by trying different things. I think everybody has a place. Every class has a place, and then sometimes you just have to change the build because it's, you know, it just doesn't work, right? DH is literally the only class I never use, but it's nice watching play, especially watching whale lobbies where I'm not getting murdered left and right. Wait, doesn't everyone get murdered in whale lobbies left and right though? Yeah, nails on a chalkboard. Okay. No, why'd you give me? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna do anything with this group. DH is just like kind of hard to play. I don't know what to say. Not sure if I want to waste my time with that barba. Oh boy. Ooh, knife trap. Was that the new multi? Put it more this way: as a viewer, you follow all or most of the DH players that does content, yet no one moves like you do. So whom? Oh boy. Vigil Blades completed. Battleground convoy completed. Nice. See, that play is what we want to watch. I don't know about that. Gonna agree with Dennis Kong here. Okay, all right. Other than that, I only follow other non-DEI players because they actually have good, valuable builds. I think he meant DH. Valuable builds and understand the game more than others. Yeah. I think Diablo. Oh yeah, Diablo Immortal players, like non-Demon Hunter players. Got it. All right, and see ya. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Next time I'll throw... Okay. Dang, Pet My Cat has those wings. Crazy. Juicing. A juicer there. I'm supposed to be sleeping for working 3 hours. I'm so that's crazy. You're crazy, 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 crazy. I like how you done it. Just comes in, says, "Am I gonna play with Tong tonight?" and just bounces. Like, what? Crazy. Don't do much at work. Just sit around and play Diablo. Okay. Okay. Must be nice. I got so much crap to do. I'm so busy at work. Like, oh man, I'm so busy. Trolls shouldn't leave. I mean, I swear, some people just come in to want to know if I'm gonna play games with my buddy Tong because like I rage a lot within reason, right? Like I whine a lot, and you know, I have that like whiny, I guess nasally kind of voice when I'm whining, so people think it's funny. But man, I'm actually mad about like most of the situations that happen in that game. So. Yeah, it's not always fun. It's kind of makes me mad. And I get mad because that's not a game that I play all the time. I play like maybe once a week. Once every other week. And then some of the people that I play with, they play every single day for like 6 to 10, 12 hours. I would say on average, probably like 8 hours a day. That's a lot of time to play a game. 8 hours a day. Reminds me when I was going to the pro scene Counter-Strike where I would boot camp, play freaking 8 to 10 hours a day, sometimes 12, scrim for 12 hours a day. But man, what makes me mad the most is when you put that much time into the game and then still make the same mistakes over and over and over again and not improve. That's what's crazy to me. That's why I get mad most of the time. That's why it's funny. I mean, it's not fun to me when I'm like, dude, when I'm yelling, like, you play this game every day and you still make a mistake from like 20 seasons ago. It's just wild to me that you haven't learned. What do you do for work? I mean, I can say I work in tech. I'm an engineer. I work in tech. If I get paid for it, I'll play it. So, but the thing is though, unless you have a sponsor, you're not getting paid unless you win tournaments. So, and then the only revenue, like, so back in the mid 2000s when I was in in the pro scene, the only money you would get was if you were like on a pro team, you were in CPL, which is Cyber Athlete Professional League. So if you were in CPL, you basically had sponsors that you were getting paid from, like a full-time salary, and then you would get money from winning from the LAN events and the tournaments. But if you weren't in CPL, right? So I wasn't in CPL. I was in the semi-pro scene. Yeah, it's semi-pro. The only money that we got was winning tournaments. We didn't have sponsors. Like, we would get free stuff, right? We would get equipment and things like that. Logitech, mostly Logitech stuff. But we didn't get, like, I was not paid full time. I was like 14, right? So I was a kid. And yeah, I wasn't getting paid a full-time salary. So, I mean, yeah, I was in the semi-pro scene like when I was 14. 1.1 to 1.6 was when I played. 1.3 was the best though. 1.3. But yeah, so we didn't get paid, right? Like you don't make a full-time living off of that. Now it's different though, because you can be signed to a pro team and then still make content, right? Like you could be a content creator and still make for a pro team and not compete on professionally, but still be pretty decent, and then make content, right? So, and the thing is, like, a lot of times you can't do both. If you're on actual pro team, you're so busy with practicing that you're not going to record it anyways when you're doing boot camping. And it's like, so at boot camp, like, you're not going to be recording content. I mean, you can make a YouTube video, but you're not going to be live streaming it. So then there goes like your revenue. So, and most of the time you're burned out from just scrimming all the time anyways. So you're not gonna make content, right? So you're gonna do both, and that's why you see a lot of like a lot of creators on signed to pro teams that don't actually compete on LAN because they're just content creators. Source came out in what, 2008? Was it 2008 that Source came out, or 2006? It was mid 2000s, right? Because Counter-Strike came out in 99. Like, this is how I know. Like, I played, so like I know the dates. But Source came out what? It was 08, right? Was it 08, 06? Because there was before Source, Condition Zero was out. Was it? No. Was it there's no. Was it 2004? Or was that Condition Zero, CZ? Are you sure it wasn't the CZ that came out then? We'll have to double check the dates. We can double check the dates, or can you double check the dates? Was it that early? All I know is no one played Source professionally anyways. It might have been that early, just no one played it, right? Because the engine was terrible. You were in high school playing Source. Okay. Nah, I believe you. I believe you. I just, no one, it might have came out, but no one played Source professionally. Two 2004, okay. Nice COL. I like it. Well, I don't know what that was weird. Weird there. Yeah, but no one cares about graphics on the right in that scene, in the pro scene. Like, no one cares about graphics. Everything's set to low, always, right? That's those. Everything's set to low. PS2 is out now. Dude, Deagle is like my favorite gun. I love that gun so much. There's nothing like it. Because like, let's say you basically dump your entire economy, right? You buy like an AWP and stuff like that, and then you get one Deagle across the map. It was the greatest feeling ever. Man, let me see if I do. I don't know if I do. I have to look. I might have clips somewhere, but I might not have any clips. I know I have CSGO clips, but I don't think I have any 1.6 clips. It was just too old, right? Like, the only footage I have is like, that's terrible. I gotta find it. I used to have it on a YouTube channel somewhere, but I'm not sure where it is. Dude, never pump shot. I don't know about that. That's a little troll. Well, it's not auto shotty, so maybe not. Maybe not. What about the auto sniper, man? Oh man, I remember that. It's bringing back some good memories. And then there's the Quake. Good times in the Quake scene. Love that game too. You suck at sniping? I mean, it's an auto snipe. You just hold down the freaking thing and people die. Easy. Yeah, I play with a lot of people from EG. I wasn't on their roster, but I play with EG a lot. Andy and Rafik, Jelousac and Lost Cause from EG. Quake 3 Arena. Quake was awesome. Like, that was such a fun game. Doom player here? Get that crap out of here. Get that crap out of here. You might as well play like Duke Nukem. You might as well have said you played Duke Nukem or like, I don't know. Rafik was like, I think he was one of the top 1v1 players in the entire world. He was like definitely top 10. And I remember, you guys remember Elon saying he was like top players in Quake 4 as well? Dude, real talk, I don't remember Elon Musk at all. I don't think, and anybody that I talked to, I hit up a couple people from back then, and none of us know who Elon Musk was. So like, I'm pretty sure he was lying about that too. We all know Elon lies about his gaming, right? But it's just like, when he said he was top in that interview, he's saying he was like top in the world for Quake. I'm like, who? I'm like, what? Like, you might, and this is one during the D4 leaderboard push too. And I'm like, I also thought that I was kind of skeptical because I was like, there's no way. There's no way. Like, yeah, I don't want to divulge too much personal information about myself, but like, I know he didn't personally play his freaking account, and it's just like, and then it came out that he did, and it's just like, yep, knew that was a thing. How long did it take you to get your degree? 4 years, more than 4 years. And I think about going back to school to get my graduate degree, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't necessarily need it. Dang, you done it. Really freaking came in here, asked me, and then bounced. Let me see. What's Song up to right now? Is he dead? Let me see. He might be dead. Because he's usually dead when I look. Oh, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's alive. Who's he playing with? He's playing with... Come on. Freaking... quality. Oh, he's playing with those two. Okay. Couple more games here. What? EGLLA? You said what? EG, Team EG, Evil Geniuses. That was the team. Oh boy. Huge lag spike. Yeah, it's a long time ago. I can't believe it's like getting out of the pro scenes like, you know, 2 decades ago. It's crazy to me when I think about that. You know what I should have did? I was such a risky play. What I just did there. There's a better play that I should have did, and I didn't do it. It's okay. I'm gonna change lanes here. I'm gonna go help this lane. Lost. It took too long for me to get back there, man. Like, and then they just send everyone on this side. I don't know why did everyone change sides when I changed. Like, that should not have happened either. Like, I don't know. Oh my god, like. The entire team changed lanes. I should have been the only one that rotated there, but then everyone else decided that they were going to change lanes too. The entire pro scene for every game is oversaturated. Oh, computer science. My bad. Why did I think Counter-Strike? Oversaturated. I think that here's what I'll say. It's very similar to. It's one thing to get a job, and then it's the next thing is to get a great job. So there's a big difference between graduating from like RIT or Caltech or those aren't big like computer science schools like Stanford or something like that, right? So I mean, let's say that you go to some of these Ivy League schools or like like USC is good, right? There's a lot of great schools out there. It's like UPenn as well. So even if you have these really good, like a good education, you still need to be able to pass the interview process. And the thing is, a lot of like entry level programming now is ChatGPT and all the like Perplexity, all the AI tools can write code better than you anyways. So, and I'm going to be like completely transparent here with this. there are some tech companies, like I work for a really big tech company too, and some of the big tech companies require a coding screen where it's like leak code medium and above, and I don't think I could do leak code medium and above, just because I mean, so I'm not a developer. Like I do something slightly different than that, but it's like I don't write code all day long, but I can write code, right? But like my job, I'm not a software engineer, so I don't, so it's like it's hard to pass those coding challenges, especially the coding challenges that some of the tech companies give you, which are like data structures and manipulating data. That's always like the coding challenge. I don't know why it's the coding challenge, but it's always those. It's like assume you have this such and such data and you need to output this. Like what's the command for that? Or like write a program to do X, Y, and Z to reformat this, deduping duplicates, and then pulling this data and then outputting it into this table. And then once you get it out in this table, then you apply this blah blah, and then the final result should look like this, right? And there's like multi-step process. The problem with that is in the real world, ChatGPT and all these tools can do it for you, right? And Copilot and all these things, all these programs can do it for you. The company that I work for, you sort of like need to know that, but like the company that I work for, what we do is like you don't even need to know that per se, because almost like I said, almost all LLMs know how to code better than you. That all you have to do is start typing like JSON dumps, for example, and then it'll pretty much say, what are you trying to do, or assume like, oh, you want to dump the data, right? The data from the last thing that you just typed out. So it knows what you're trying to do based on the structure of code. That's how good AI is now. So it's not, you don't need to know exactly what you're doing, but you need to know enough and being able to read documentation to be able to code. So the people that are already in the field, and this is a really long-winded answer here. The people that are already in the field generally are okay-ish, depending on what section you're in. But a lot of software engineers, unless like you have a huge impact, you might find yourself at the end of the layoff, right? Because it's like, why do we have all these people that just write code when we can automate writing this code? So I don't know. I think whoever said that it's oversaturated is right, because I see even in my field within tech there's so many people that want to get into what I do, and it's just like and it's also a very high paying job, and I mean people want to get in that, but they'll go to school, they'll get a degree, and then they can't find a job because they don't have any experience. And then it's not that you have experience, it's like being able to answer basic questions. And I don't think coding necessarily requires a degree, because you can like code today. Like we could code live on stream here and build a program. But what I do for coding, right? My coding that I do is mostly integration between two systems, right? So the code that I write is integration between two systems. Besides like all, just like knowing how to write Python in general to like manipulate data and stuff like that, right? That's different. But the real coding that I do is pretty much integrating, like doing custom stuff with like things that don't natively exist with API, right? API integrations. I read horror stories about people. Okay, so here's the thing. Garbage in, garbage out. It's no different than the recruiters on LinkedIn that blast out this automated program, and it breaks every now and then because it's like hello, and then it's like bracket, first name, bracket, close bracket. I see that you work at bracket, current company, close bracket. Your background looks pretty impressive, blah blah blah, right? That's an automated thing and I just like immediately block those people pretty much, because I can't. It's like garbage in, garbage out. If you're not going to take the time to actually read someone's profile, and you actually I'm not trying to flex or anything here, but it's like very annoying when you get an offer, or like not an offer, but someone reaches out to you. It's obviously like an automated script that's running, but it's just like they're offering like things that I did 15 years ago in my career, but it's like they don't know, because it's just like spam that goes out, and they're expecting anyone that's desperate to respond to their generic, you know, LinkedIn message. So about the 200 thing, it's the same thing. Those people have one resume. They don't read the job description at all. They don't change their resume to match the job description, so they never get a call. They basically, and then the other thing is like the resume is really bad. And my buddy, I helped him write his resume because it was really bad, because it said like, I read his resume and it says like, you know, key accomplishments as like one line. It said like he did server migrations, and it's just like, dude, that's it. That's all you're gonna put is you did server migrations. And he's like, I'll put that, and then he's I'll do like, you know, blah blah blah, and like there were very short things on his resume. I'm like, this is why you're not getting called back, because like that's so basic. So your resume, you have like one shot with your resume, and it's to like stand out and impress the people. So use ChatGPT, use something to make it sound better, right? Don't just say that. Say what impact. Always talk about the impact that you've had. That's the best advice I can give when writing a resume is impact. What was the impact? What was the impact? What was the impact? Should I bite the bullet and continue with CS or switch? I think you should ask yourself, do you like coding? Can you see yourself coding, you know, all the time? How did Diablo Immortal stream become a career advice stream? It's not a career advice stream. It's just more of just talking. I mean, I guess it could be career advice. Should I make a podcast on, you know, career advice and be one of those types of people and be like, oh, I'm an influencer, you know, career influencer, life coach? Like, those people are crazy too. No, you won't do that. I could make a podcast and be a life coach, you know, career coach. Put in what your accomplishments were. If none, put in what you did to help your team. Yeah, but don't lie and say that you did it, because then when you get to their phone screen or like interview stage, they're gonna ask you about the accomplishment, and then it's gonna be very clear that you don't know. And I don't actually ask about what's on the resume at all. I never really ask what's on your resume. I'll tailor my questions to what's on your resume, but or I'll ask the questions that I need to ask in a way that aligns with your resume. But I'm not gonna like go through and talk about the bullet points of your resume, right? That's just a complete waste of time in my opinion. Like I read it, I'm interested. Let me figure out, you know, can you know, help with what we're looking for, right? Like that's what I do. Oh yeah, the 200 thing is that's just crazy, because it's like, again, garbage in, garbage out. I think their resume is not good. They're just rage applying to all these like places, and they're not even looking at the job description, or their resume doesn't match it at all. It's just, yeah, it's when I do shopping, it's only a few companies and it's very pointed. All right, this is gonna be the last one. He managed it. Oh, I mean, he could have like made sure that it stayed alive and hit the reboot when it went down, right? Like, you know, you could. People can stretch it, right? Like that might not be lying, but you're not like, okay, tell me more about what you did to manage your Shane server. And he's like, oh, I'm ensured that the uptime. It's like, okay, great. You know, how did you ensure that there's uptime and blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, you know, I wrote this cron job that monitored this, blah, 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 blah. And anytime the deviation was greater than like 0.0%, 0.1% on the CPU, I, you know, connected it via the Jira library and like Python, right? There's a Jira, like import Jira. So it's just like, and then I created a ticket, blah, blah, blah. And there's some automations that ran in that ticket that assigned it to the right team, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's good. Like, you know, that's cool. That's impact. You demonstrated something more than just monitoring the control plane or whatever on the server. But I mean, you don't do it that way, right? Like you use like SolarWinds or something like that, right? And you do SNMP monitoring. So It's not quite the same, but you know what I mean. Like if someone said that they built it, and it's like, you know, I could ask someone in a way that I could tell they're telling me the truth or not. Yeah, EG doesn't play CS. Yeah, I mean, I won't ask you how to write the code, right? But I'll ask you in theory, like, what would you do, right? There's a difference, and for me, it's like I don't need to like necessarily know how to write it. I just need to know how to do it, and then, you know, some AI tool can help me write it, like, right? Just be careful with ChatGPT though. ChatGPT makes a lot of mistakes, and ChatGPT is very biased to like never disagree with you or like never say that you're wrong. It always just, and then when you correct it, it'll always say like, you're absolutely right, and then, oh, you're absolutely right, but then like you'll say something completely wrong, or like the opposite of what it just said was right, and then be like, oh, you're completely right. And it's just like, so just be careful with ChatGPT. And yeah, just be careful. It makes a lot of mistakes. Yeah, an AI. No, I didn't. That's funny. Did he pass? Now, ChatGPT is kind of annoying because like it makes it, like I said, it makes a lot of mistakes, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't even use it. Like, we have internal tools that I use that are way better. That was really fast. We'll do another one. Oh, what up, Hector? Sorry, I missed your hello. How's it going? The kid got kicked out of school. I mean, it's easy to get a GED these days, and you could get a job without a degree. It's possible. Yeah, it's possible. Did True ever answer whether he liked coding? Because he asked, should he switch? But I don't see him ever say anything back. I like ChatGPT. I mean, it's fine. It's just, it makes a lot of mistakes. and has a really bad bias towards always saying you're right. When what it should say is something like, based on my data or what I understand, this is normally how it's done, instead of saying you're absolutely right, like all the time, even though you're wrong. I like coding, but I like coding in my own style. Okay, so coding, when you do leak code, it's not about well, it depends on the leak code, but it's not about because you can write things a couple different ways, but what you will get nitpicked on, whether like if it's like for a higher level position, they'll say like, oh, you shouldn't have wrote it this way, it's more efficient to do it this way. You'll get nitpicked. So what they mostly care about though, for like most of the entry level jobs, as like a junior, like an IC3 or something like that, what they care about is whether you get the right answer or not. That's what they care about. It's not how you do it, it's whether you can get the right answer. They can teach you better ways to do something like more efficient, right? Some professors want you to write the code because there's an industry standard of like, and yeah, I completely agree. Like tabs versus spaces, for example, right? So some people say, oh, technically it's less memory if you do it this way, blah 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 blah, right? Like, yes, and there's actually some languages that don't like tabs, right, or don't like spaces, so, and they prefer one or the other. So but structures, something like that I wouldn't necessarily nitpick on. But I had this professor in college that loved what's called like, Hungarian notation, where it's like the first letter is not capitalized, but the second word is capitalized, and then every other word's capitalized or that. And then some, they don't like doing that notation. They like doing underscores, right? In school they teach C++. That's true, but some of the better schools they teach Python. Think of it this way. I have a really good example. Think of it this way. Imagine you were taught to drive a car, but then you could only drive that brand car, right? There's like no universal type of thing where your skills don't transfer. Coding is kind of the same way. Understand structure, and you just need to know what the command is, or how to do what you want to do. But high level, you know what you want to do, and it's just like, oh, in this language I need to do this, right? Or it's like it's print in this, or it's not print in this, it's like echo in this language. I don't know. All I can think about is Python right now. But it's like colons versus not using colons, right? Some languages use that, some languages don't use that, some just you do a carriage return. So yes, that it's like one of those things. There's these little nuances in the language that you have to like change in order to get to do what you want it to do. But fundamentally, whether I have this guy I work with that writes things in PowerShell, and it's crazy because he writes things in PowerShell, and I'm just like, tell me you're a systems guy without telling me you're a systems guy, right? He's freaking PowerShell. So, but you know, we joke about that all the time, but and he's working on a more general purpose language. Like he's working on training himself to use more general purpose language. So I think knowing like Ruby or Python, something like that, even Go, those languages are really, I would say Python is probably the most on top. If you know Python, you'd be good to go. But it's the fundamentals of good structure and reading documentation, for example. It's just like, you know, looking at, like, let's say you wanted to, so I do API integration. So all I do is look at API endpoints all the time. And then I read documentation is what API endpoint do I need to call? And it's like, what privileges do I need to call this API? What JSON comes from this API, right? And then all you're using then is you're using basically like JQ to select the field, right? To pull out what you want. and blah blah blah, right? Like you're selecting the key and you're echoing the value. It's like, you know, pretty easy stuff. Ruby, yeah, Ruby's still used though. Yeah, no worries, man. I think the most important thing though is to find something that you enjoy doing, because a lot of people go into the field and they just do it because like they want to get into tech because it's a high paying job. Yes, it's a high paying job, but there's also stress, and not everyone's cut out for that kind of stress. Not everyone's cut out for sitting in front of a computer for long time periods of time, right? So yeah, you got to be able to kind of like I said, if you enjoy coding, then maybe do coding. But if you can't see yourself coding day in and day out for the rest of your life, then maybe think about doing something slightly different. But if you think that you could then progress, right, and like either be a people manager or reviewing like PRs, right, then yeah, you can make a career out of that, because you might not be writing code all the time as you move up, but when you're in your junior years, you'll definitely be writing code a lot. And this one's taking a while. What's going on here? If we don't get the Q pop in the next minute, I'll probably just end on that note. I thought I'd be faster Q, but apparently not. I got a lot of stuff to do. Maybe we'll just end it there. All right, I'm gonna end it there. Let's see. What's up. Well, I'm just trying to think what's up and coming. In game, there's you know, you saw the post from the community manager, and so we'll see when that patch goes live. I don't know if it's gonna be I don't know what the date of that patch is, but we'll see. I don't think there'll be any stream during the week this week. Probably, most likely not, because I'm so freaking busy at work right now. There's just so much stuff that's going on. Like I'm involved with a couple different projects, and there's just a lot of pieces moving back and forth, so I'm just involved with a lot. So like I'm completely stressed out about that right now. So definitely no stream for during the week. We'll stream again on Sunday. In game wise, maybe there'll be new stuff, maybe there won't be new stuff, but yeah, we'll see. I think there's a discussion that I posted in my Discord about a specific build using smokescreen and blind. If anyone is running Demon Hunter, so I said this at the beginning of the stream, if anyone's running Demon Hunter and they have the smokescreen affix on their gear, give it a shot. Run the smokescreen and run. It's good for the Frozen People build, but this one, the blind, I want to see what happens if you blind someone with this. Because you can throw a smoke grenade, gas grenade, and blind targets. So I want to see what that does. It doesn't proc chip for sure, but if you run this with like Barons and you have 3 charges, you could CC someone for like 10 seconds. So yeah, I think this would be good on the Frozen People build. But if you have this, give it a shot and let me know. Post in the Discord. Post a clip on Discord too if you think it's nice. But yeah. I don't know. Anyways, I will be on next week. Same time, 7 o'clock should be. And yeah, stay alive, everyone. Make sure you have a great week at work. Thanks for watching, and see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.